I know most people do not have the time or the money to try every single game that gets released. Some people just want to come home from their 9 to 5 job, make dinner, and then relax with an hour of casual gaming before going to bed and repeating the routine ad nauseam. You know we live in a society, right? I too fall into this category where I cannot invest 20 to 30 hours before deciding if I enjoy a game, and therefore started looking for smaller games that I can pick up immediately and enjoy for 30 minutes to an hour. And today I come bearing gifts of some of the games I recently played on Gamepass that I feel others in my position might also enjoy. So let's get into it.
As members of a family of law-hunting mystics, you and your cousin Laridia separately wander the land following rumors of an occult power. After discovering a demonic pit in a nearby village, Laridia's once prolific letters grow silent.
Your goal of the game is to dive into the deepest parts of the pit, slay the demonic powers, and find your lost cousin Laridia, while on the way saving trapped townsfolk and returning the village back to what it once was. Into the Pit has a great atmosphere and a really enjoyable gameplay loop where you delve into the pit, fight monsters, collect resources, and choose to either return to the surface with your loot or delve deeper into the more dangerous levels. It has similar features and game mechanics to other roguelite games such as Hades or Phantom Abyss, both of which I've played on the channel already. This familiar game structure allowed me to get to the point immediately and be able to get right into the action, which also meant I was skipping a lot of dialogue that does explain this to anybody that's new or unfamiliar with the genre, but that's there if you've never played one of these games before. When it came to the amount of time the game takes explaining the concepts, the story, and the world, I felt that it did a great job trying to get you into the game as fast as possible without leaving out any important information you might need to properly play the game. The gameplay itself is amazing, with the ability to shoot 2 different types of projectiles from your left hand and your right, corresponding with the left and right mouse buttons on the PC. This allows you to chain interesting combos while running around the map at the speed of light. Oh yeah, did I mention how fast you can run? The movement in this game is akin to Doom, but on like cocaine. Everything has been designed to make you feel like you're fighting at the speed of light. They wanna make a supersonic man out of you. If you're looking for a game that you can immediately pick up and play and just get your adrenaline pumping for an hour, I would highly recommend trying out Into the Pit. Echo Generation is a turn-based adventure game about a gang of kids investigating supernatural occurrences while battling monsters and mechs to save their small town. Your main goal here is to explore your small town, build a party, and fight monsters to uncover the weird and spooky mysteries that plague your hometown. Right off the bat, this game looks really good. The voxel style of characters and environment provide a really interesting visual style that I just absolutely love. The minute-to-minute gameplay was also really enjoyable. Being able to explore the tiny streets of tiny towns, finding weird and wonderful little quirks that hint at some absurdities of the world, like the thuggish raccoons, the man with the weird doll, and the... yeah, I don't want to talk about the clowns. Put simply, if you enjoy action-adventure games, or if any of the footage that I've showed piques your interest, I recommend giving it a go. But for me, I wasn't completely sold on this game. As I said earlier, what I'm looking for here are games with a low barrier of entry, where I can pick it up, play it for whatever time I'm free, and put it down again satisfied. Echo Generation, like many of the games in the action-adventure genre, are guiding you through a bigger story and a bigger world for you to get properly invested in, which at this current moment is not a type of game I'm looking for. But if that's what you're looking for, this could be your next favorite game. It's the same as having a favorite genre of music. You're not saying every other genre is bad, you just know what you're looking for. That's why I'm happy to recommend Echo Generation to anybody that enjoys that type of gameplay, but personally I don't see myself playing it again anytime soon. Enter the Ring of Pain, a roguelike card crawler where encounters come to you. Each step takes you around the ring of dire decisions. Go for the loot or backstab a creeping horror. Meet strange friends bearing gifts and treasure. Choose your gear wisely to survive and discover the secrets within the Ring of Pain. Bringing up the requirement I said earlier about being able to pick up a game and immediately play it, well yeah, the Ring of Pain took that and just ran away with it. As soon as you click play, you're in the game. It starts with highlighting a couple of key concepts like stealth, your character stats, and some of the enemy types, but then pretty much just lets you loose. Learning the core concepts of this game really became trial and error. This game punishes you hard. Any hints of the story or bigger concepts are hidden away where you have to go searching for it. It's not going to come to you. My only sort of criticism with Ring of Pain are with these new game concepts and the decision making process, because I felt for the most part of it that anytime I made a decision I was making the wrong one, and any progress I made felt a lot more like luck rather than my skill. The interesting thing is this could be the exact response that the devs were looking for, as the title is Ring of Pain and not Ring of Easy Decisions and Happy Fun Times. I am interested to play more and would highly recommend the game to anyone who enjoys roguelikes, spooky games, or just a really good challenge. I'm interested to see where it'll go, but it's going to hurt. I hope you enjoyed this video, as this is a new type of format for me. I really enjoyed getting to try out these new games, and as I said at the start, these are all available on Xbox Game Pass if you want to just give them a go. If you do decide to try them, let me know in the comments what you thought of them. I would be really interested to see how other people reacted to certain games and which ones they prefer over the other. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.